Scorpio. This is your reading for April 2021. Just for give you information, I'm gonna be using a new deck I got very recently. I love this deck. This is classic Marseille tarot deck, but it's an edition that Fournier did, and that they call it the espagnol, the Spanish tarot. And it's based on the classic Marseille style way of reading, and illustrations, but the colors are amazing. They are really like these super powerful reds, pinks, greens, blues. I really am in love with this tarot. I really recommend you to check it out, if you are interested in finding more about these different kind of decks. And of course, if I feel I need it, I will probably also use my general Rider-Waite Tarot here. I always have it with me. And I always think that sometimes when it's necessary, it's good to use two decks, because it's a way that you can maybe sometimes find some synchronicities or maybe cards that really want to speak out. Okay, too many cards are wanting to jump out, but well, I mean, Judgment, the King of Wands, and the Page of Swords here, Scorpio. I mean, this month of April, Scorpio, it's almost like it's gonna feel like you're gonna have like two very different blocks during this month. The first part and the second part of April. So during the first 2 weeks, most of planets, I mean Venus, the Sun, Mercury, Mercury as well, and a new moon, they're gonna be in your 6th house, okay? This is the house of Aries for you, Scorpio. And so during the first 2 weeks of April, I think that you're gonna be much more concerned regarding your career and your practical life. That's the energy of the the 6th house, and I mean, I just seen it with the cards they jump off right before. It's almost like I think that that you needing to work a lot in arranging your practical life, your routines, maybe even your health routines as well, Scorpio. And I think that this is something that is also going to be touching very much your home environment. I mean, since last month of the last year, we have Queen of Pentacles is coming here. All right, this is what is coming in the present situation for Scorpio right now. Very practical, pragmatic energy here, centering yourself in the coin, centering yourself in your home as well. Queen of Pentacles is a very homey, cozy energy. She's looking for comfort, and she has worked hard to get where she is at. And she's very protective, of the things that she builds, her work, her creation. She's very independent as well. And, I mean, for me, this fits pretty well the beginning of the month for Scorpios, because, as I said, during the first block of the month, many things regarding your work life, I think they're going to be touching as well your home environment. Maybe a lot of what you're doing regarding your work is related to maybe you're working home a lot, or you're deciding to do some work in your home environment, or maybe your work has something to do, or there are some consequences, important consequences regarding your family life, your daily life, your home environment. And I think that Scorpios have been working hard on getting a certain level of stability here. It's like you're looking for something that you can, let's say, stabilize regarding maybe your work and these routines I've been talking about. It's like you are working hard on protecting something here. 10 of Cups here with the 3 of Coins coming in your past, guys. You know, when I have max 2 cards that jump off, I always take them. If there are too many cards, I always read them or I look at them, but I don't take them on the table. So you know a little bit how I work. Definitely something here regarding your family, Scorpio. I mean, I'm talking still here about the first 2 weeks because I'm gonna start talking in a little bit about what is going on in the last 2 weeks of April, because I think that those 2 weeks, when we start Taurus season and when we have by the 27th, 28th of this month, we have a full moon in your sign, Scorpio. It's your full moon of the year and it's happening during Taurus season. And you know, having a full moon in your first house, while all the planets that were on your 6th house, like, you know, so just to make it clear, you know, because sorry, sometimes it's like I cannot talk and I can jump from one thing to the other, and I just hope that I'm making myself understandable. So during the first 2 weeks, you're gonna have all these planets in your 6th house, so you're gonna be centering a lot yourself in your career, in your practical life, in your routines, even probably improving your health. Okay, there's gonna be a new moon in the 6th house, so definitely new ideas and closures about how you approach your work and these routines. And this is what you come from, the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Coins. I think that this is, I mean, and as I said, something quite related to your family. The 10 of Cups many times is associated to family or home environment, or in a sense, this is like a very emotional, you know, emotional attachment I feel here with this 3 of Coins and this 10 of Cups. Maybe there has been something that in the past you committed yourself to, you engaged yourself to a situation regarding your family, or something that you were doing regarding your home environment or family that you were putting a lot of practical efforts into. And I think that this is something that it required from you in the past and probably still right now. But I think that right now you are kind of enjoying it a little bit more, Scorpio. I think that in the past you engaged it into doing something here that really give you a sense of really full fulfillment. You know, the 10 of Cups is when we arrive to maximum or fulfilling. Like, it's like we go from the 1 to get to the 10. And when we get to the 10 of Cups is when we have all those emotions accomplished. So something that maybe 3 of Coins, I mean, something that you were doing practically, something that was very physical, maybe a talent or a skill that you were working hard on and that you engaged yourself profoundly here. It's something that had built, in a way, your confidence and your sense of happiness as well as Scorpio. And I think that this is something that had really touched you, the core of, you know, your own foundations and your own stability. Something here that the Scorpio, you know, you're building through or for a long run. Something that you're building so that you will be able to work on it for a long run. I mean, this is the energy I'm getting, okay? And then, I mean, for me, it fits pretty well, like they say, this first part of April. But then we're getting to your second part of April. And I think that this is probably, I think it's gonna be the most exciting part and an intense part of the month. And probably one of the most intense parts of the year for you, Scorpio, at emotional level, because you're having a full moon in your sign, while all the planets that were in your 6th house, they are moving to your 7th house in Taurus. And so from the 19-20 of April, you're gonna have the ruling planet of Taurus, Venus, in the 7th house. The sun is gonna be there, so the lighting, the spotlight where you're probably focusing yourself, or where the lights are on during this beginning of end of April, beginning of May. And then Mercury and Uranus, which is like the unexpected planets, the rebellious planets, the one who also likes to bring changes. It's gonna be in your 7th house, opposing this full moon in your 1st house. So it's a big deal, Scorpio. I think that's something regarding your relationships. It's gonna be very highlighted this month. By the end of the month, I think that you're really gonna come to the clarity or of a situation, a relationship that you had been experiencing for probably some time already, or maybe new relationships, new partnerships are coming to life by the end of the month. Maybe in a way that you even didn't expect it, because that's the Uranus energy together with Venus, and Mercury right there, and the Sun. It's almost like surprises regarding your partnership, surprises of love, surprises. And 7th house is not only associated to love, intimate relationships or family relationships, but it's also associated to business relationships. So maybe you were working hard on a project, or in doing something practical regarding your work or your talents, Scorpio, that it's almost like if you were expecting to get, let's say, the good team to accomplish this goal, to accomplish this endeavor you started already, I think it's almost like this month is coming clear that this group of people, or this precise person that you are investing yourself with, it's the right partnership to accomplish that goal and to have this abundance. The Queen of Pentacles, she is not just talking about comfort and, let's say, stability, but she's talking as well about material abundance, okay? Something that you really can build through time. So I think that this is kind of like coming up to the clear. What is coming? Too many cards jump off here, but yeah, 10 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the 2 of Goals. Yeah, maybe there has been some endings that had been quite an obstacle for you. I mean, the 10 of Swords jumped just before. And right now I'm getting in your obstacles, this Ace of Swords. This is what is coming in your obstacle. The truth, Scorpio. Speaking the truth. The clarity. I think that what I'm feeling, Scorpio, is that through the beginning of the month, you're just gonna be more centering in all these practical things that they bring you this emotional security as well, which is good. It's like, I think you're being very strategic about this, as you can be. And I think that this is also what is helping you out to rebuild this sense of security in yourself. But I think that there is something here that is kind of bothering you right now, at least. That is almost like, the Ace of Swords is this energy of having clarity. Something that it's coming to the light, something that maybe is being expressed or communicated that can help you out to take a new path here, to start maybe a new idea, or had a new idea about a situation in your life, that I think that right now, by the beginning of the month, you're still not seeing the clarity, okay? Because this is what is coming in your obstacle, almost like that this Ace of Swords, it's in the table. So it's almost like something here is wanting to be expressed, something here is wanting to be said, but what I'm feeling right now is that this idea or this spark, it's not being yet expressed. Because I gotta say, I mean, when the Ace of Swords appears, the sword, a part of being a truth, is a truth that many times can mean as well harsh truths, you know, because the sword is made as well to cut, you know, like the sword in a way it's meant to cut something, but it brings a sense of victory, something that is being, let's say, enlightened here, and almost like it's on the table. So it's almost like you do have this energy in you, or regarding whatever situation is going on right now in your life, but it's almost like you are having an obstacle to communicate or to express this truth, Scorpio. Let's see what is coming next, okay? Because this reading could go in many different situations, and I really want to see how the reading is getting by the following weeks, because I really think that there is gonna be such a switch in energy for everybody, but definitely for you, Scorpio. I think that you're gonna be a lot centered in these practicalities that you are putting a lot of effort into, and then suddenly by the 2 weeks, last weeks of April, you're gonna be much more into your emotions here, or a situation that for you is very emotional, and that I think it has to do a lot regarding your relationships and who you are, because you know this full moon is opposing your 7th house with all these planets there. So it's like when we are having an axis of, you know, the axis of Scorpio and Taurus is so deep, is strong, because it's like the axis between the material and the physical and the emotional, no, like the depths and the things that are in the dark, you know, what is up in the light and what it is, you know, hidden in the darkness. And it's almost like there is like this big shift in energy, where probably many things are gonna come to the light with this full moon, that even though will bring maybe this clarity that I think that you had been expecting for some time, and that you're not yet feeling, you're not yet seeing clear here. I think that what I'm feeling is that you will be able to see this clarity. But let's say where the cards are getting, okay? Too many cards. For Scorpio, please, next card. Yeah, I mean, this full moon, prepare yourself. I think you're doing it already, but I think you know that you're gonna have to it's like you're gonna have to dive deep. And you know, you love to dive deep. You're so deep. But it's just that even these steps can be scary for you, you know, sometimes. Like, you know, it's like it can go so deep that it's almost like, man, I mean, this is really too much. Like, this is really, really too much. That's, it feels uncomfortable. You know, it can feel uncomfortable. Most certainly when what we are trying is to be practical. And then suddenly our emotions, they start calling us and telling us, hey, I think there is something here you need to look at, and maybe you were not being able to look at. Okay, what is coming next for Scorpio, please? Too many cards. One card for Scorpio, please. One card for Scorpio, please. Too many cards. The devil wanted to come out. Scorpio, what are you so obsessively thinking about? Wow. I mean, we have here the Fool. The Fool is the 0 arcane of the tarot. And somebody here is wanting to take a risk. I don't know what it is yet, exactly the situation for you, Scorpio. It could really be regarding your career and your material life, maybe even your home environment. There is something here that you are wanting to liberate yourself. In a sense, it's like you want to feel, it's like you want to start from 0. You want to take a risk here. You're wanting to go to a new adventure as well. You know, the Fool is the energy. It's like the energy we need. I mean, we are in Aries season. And this is Aries. In Tarot, the Fool is represented by Aries, by this Fool. And it's like this energy and conscious energy that we need to start new cycles in our life, to maybe start new relationships, or maybe just to start a new way of seeing ourselves, a new way of understanding ourselves, a new way of doing, a new career path maybe here. Something that is really creative. And I gotta say, almost to the point that could look scary because, the Fool, he's jumping off the cliff and he doesn't care if he's gonna die or not. He's jumping. He's jumping and he doesn't care if the dog is telling him not to go there. It's like the dog behind him is telling him, no, be careful, I'm your conscious and I'm telling you not to go in that direction because you don't know what you can find. But he doesn't give a fuck. He knows he needs to go there anyway, because something here unconsciously is calling him to take this path, even though they're known, even though the sense or the lack of security that you might feel by taking this step. Because something here is blocked. Like there is an information here, or something that you want to communicate, or something you want to start. Is like this bright new idea that you want to start, Scorpio, but I feel that right now you feel that you could not take this step. This is why this Ace of Swords is coming in your obstacle. It's almost like something that was there, but you could not take the sword. You could not express this idea, or somebody could not express this idea or this message. And it could be maybe regarding your work life. But I truly think this is really touching as well your home environment very strongly. Jupiter and Saturn, they're going to be in your 4th house for the rest of the year. You probably know that already. So there are going to be a lot of push and backs because, when we're talking about these big planets and they're like these big squares between Uranus and Saturn, the keepers of tradition against the one who wants to bring change. And so I think that new possibilities regarding your partnerships this month will mean in a way so much good and almost like a sense of happiness, and knowing that something here could really be exactly what you always wanted. But at the same time, that this could be risky. That this will mean an adventure that could almost even bring complications or obstacles regarding your home life or your routine, or even touch certain aspects of your family. I'm getting this feeling very strongly, Scorpio. Because this is like where I see is like this T energy in your chart right now. Your 1st house, your 7th house, and your home. And these 3 houses, let's say that they will be like the most important houses because are like the basis of who we are, us, and how we also relate to others regarding how we see ourselves. And when you have a full moon in your sign, and you are a Scorpio. So these things, they don't come like, well, you know. No, these are like really profound truths, really profound realizations about yourself, your feelings, who you are, and how you see yourself. That is taking you to a new adventure, a new cycle in your life, Scorpio. And I think that you had been preparing yourself for it, but something here was blocked. How you see yourself in this situation, please? Ooh, too many cards. Wow. They were like 10 of Goals here with the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Definitely there could be an important relationship here in your life. Somebody who is very intuitive, very passionate, very open heart. Somebody who is very empathic towards others as well. And this King of Wands, somebody who is also very much centered in their career, in their abundance, in their goals. They are very determined with what they want in their life. And the 10 of Goals came out here as well, which is, we have here the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Goals. I think that there is, particularly speaking here, a relationship or a connection or a partnership, whatever we're talking here about, your career or your own intimate relationships, Scorpio, that it's a relationship where you almost feel, I mean not almost, but you really feel that you will be so different to this person, but at the same time so similar, or almost to the point that you could complement each other to the point that you could achieve this 10 of Cups or 10 of Goals, which is like that maximum fulfillment of emotions, maximum fulfillment in the material world as well, maybe regarding the career or what you're both doing in your life. I gotta say, I don't think this is a new connection. I think that this is somebody that you probably already know, and that I think that you're starting a new cycle with this person. But I don't think that the cycle was, it's like the start, whatever this connection meant for you, I think that the start was blocked. And I think that this is the reason why you were much more centered, maybe in your family, in managing maybe your career, or putting practice in these talents that you want to improve, you know, that are very important for you, and your own creativity as well. How you see yourself as Scorpio in this situation, please? Scorpio, how you see yourself in this situation? Too many cards as well. 6 of Wands and 7 of Cups. Too many cards. Come on, just one card, please, for Scorpio, please. Wow. I mean, I have no doubt by seeing you coming in this reading in this way, Scorpio, is that, sorry guys, I know that sometimes the light is very strong, but you know, in the place where I'm living, it's very hard to manage light because it changes drastically all the time, you know. This Page of Cups is how you're coming in this reading regarding this situation. And I don't have any doubt, Scorpio, that you're experiencing here something new regarding your emotions. I think that you're wanting to open up yourself. And you know, we have this Fool here coming as well next to this Page of Cups. It's almost like you are wanting to open up yourself emotionally. Maybe regarding somebody in your life, that there was a blockage in communication, or a blockage in regarding like what really the situation was, or really how you could start from zero this connection. But I see that it's almost like a Scorpio, you are having here deep emotions. almost like, also like refreshing emotions. Maybe emotions that you were not feeling before, and that right now you're being able to express in a new way, because that's the energy of the Page of Cups, is this energy that is almost like new emotions here, sense of refresh emotions, lighting emotions, okay? Just give me one card for the exterior, please. No, these cards are new, so they slip so much that every time I'm shaking the cards, it's like I get like 1,000 cards at the same time, and it's like I'm preparing them. What is coming in the exterior for Scorpio, please? What is coming in the exterior energy for Scorpio, please? What is coming in the exterior energy for Scorpio, please? Scorpio. What is coming in the exterior for Scorpio? Too many cards. What is coming in the exterior for Scorpio? The exterior doesn't want to be shown. This is what I'm feeling. Somebody here maybe is not really wanting to speak out. I mean, could it be? Or somebody here is having real troubles to speak out. What is coming in the obstacles? Yeah, definitely. The Hangman in your exterior energy. So this could mean the energy of somebody in your environment who is influencing the situation right now, or just a general energy in your environment, okay? Definitely somebody in your environment, there has been some distance here. Because the Hangman, it's an energy of, you know, this person or energy, I mean the Hangman energy, it's a very passive energy. No, the Hangman, it's holding or hiding, holding themselves from the ceiling because they need to see a situation with a different perspective. It's like they need to see the situation with new eyes so they can overcome the obstacles that they might be going through. I gotta say, if you're relating to somebody right now and this is a person that you are having new emotions, or let's say it's almost like you are opening up or you're starting to feel emotions in a way that you were not experiencing before, this person right now, it looks like it's in a mood of not being very active here, but not because of disinterest. Is because this person is going through a massive awakening in their life. I think this person is going through a lot. And I don't know why I'm sensing that this is not just the other person. I think this is also an energy that is kind of surrounding you, Scorpio, in general. I think that you feel that many things had been stuck in your life, or they were not moving as fast as you wanted. Could be regarding also your career, in general your relationships, or maybe even family, maybe situations regarding your family that you were working on. Something here was not moving as fast as you wanted. Something here was blocked, or many things were blocked. But I would like to see after, because you know, I need to put all the cards, and if I have the time, I'm gonna try to get in specific, because you know, even if the video takes me 1 hour, guys, I cannot cut the, you know, it's like I do the readings and they need to take the time, you know, it's like, you know, sometimes I can do them shorter, sometimes it requires me more time, and I need to follow the flow, you know, it's like, you can stop the video whenever you want, Scorpio. What is coming in the hopes and fears, please? Okay. 5 of Cups. I mean, it's a weird card to have in this position, in the sense that we're talking here about a hope, but it could be definitely as well a fear. And I'm sensing this situation more as, this energy more as a fear that you might be experiencing right now regarding this connection, Scorpio. You're scared that nothing will move on from the past. You're scared of having regret regarding what was missed or what it didn't happen as it could have happened. That's the energy of the Five of Cups. You know, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, like, it's not Marseille, you know, it's another way of symbols and illustrations we have here. When you see the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups are generally represented by somebody who is watching three cups that has been spelled, and let's say looking right at the past. But this person, instead of like looking, it's like it's concentrating in what has been spelled, in what has been lost, instead of looking that he still has, or she has, two cups on the back. And two cups are a lot. But it's almost like this sense of, you're scared that something here will be stuck again. And will be emotionally stuck. Something that you are fear here, you or maybe the other person, or in general the situation. There is a sense here of, in a way, because also I said weird to have this card as a hope as well, but in the way I can read this, the Five of Cups as a hope, is that I think that you are wishing here to reject the past, or you are wishing that this person or a particular situation will still have a reminiscence of the past. And at the same time you're wishing this, or you're hoping for that, you're also fearing that there wouldn't be a real change regarding what has been spelled in the past. I don't know if you are understanding me, but I think you do. Now, what is coming in the outcome? Because I would like to put the last card and then go into more in conclusion to the whole reading, okay? What is coming in the outcome for a Scorpio, please? Please, what is coming in the outcome for the Scorpio, please? What is coming in the outcome for a Scorpio? Too many cards here. What is coming in the outcome for a Scorpio, please? Okay, we have here the Nine of Cups. So, working hard in your, I gotta say, Scorpio, you're gonna be still working hard in your projects, in your work. Like it's almost like you are doing something here that is giving you a sense of independence that maybe you didn't experience before. It's like you're freeing yourself here from something. And if I will be talking about your life, your work life, your material life with this Nine of Cups here at the end, it's almost like feeling like you're also entering in this vibe where you are being able to enjoy a sense of abundance here. You know, this Knight of Pentacles is talking about a lot of material abundance. And I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I don't know if you were experiencing troubles regarding your career, your work, or your material life. Maybe you were suffering some economical struggles. But man, all the cards I'm seeing here regarding goals are very positive. I think not just positive, but I almost feel like you have many different options here, Scorpio. And I think this is not because of luck. I think this is something that you really put a lot of effort into, and you have been working your ass off to get to this level of abundance. You know, it's like this Queen of Pentacles, she's here in the center of the reading, and she had created with, I mean, a lot of effort, an abundance that, and a sense of comfort, but not like the sense of comfort like comfort or like, you know, no, a sense of home. And finding a root here in your life, in your home environment, where you can really, it's almost like center yourself and found your foundations. Scorpio. And I think that this is a really important step for you, because I think that this is also something that helps you rebuild yourself, of course, I mean, as a person. And I think that this is also what is helping you out to gain, this level of autonomy, and even the sense of being able to enjoy this abundance, being able to enjoy your work, what you're doing right now. I would like to put a specific card, because I gotta say, I would like to put in a specific card on the Fool, because it's the first major arcana that came out in your reading, and it's a very important arcana in the tarot, because you're starting a new cycle here, and having this full moon in your sign, I mean, you are taking a risk here. I really think so. Or somebody's taking a risk, and I think it's you, because there is something here emotionally that I think you want to express, but you were not able to express, Scorpio. Or somebody here wasn't able to express it. And it's a very important truth. This Ace of Swords is crossing this Queen of Pentacles. And right after we have the Fool. So I want to know what this Fool means, please, for a Scorpio. What this Fool means for a Scorpio. 2 cards came out, the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. Yeah. Something here is being communicated, something here is being expressed in a fast way. It's almost like I feel that maybe nothing was said in the past, and there is an opportunity here where somebody's gonna be able to speak out. Because there is a sense here of insatisfaction. There is a sense here of you. It's almost like you don't feel happy regarding the situation that has been blocked. Again, the 4 of Cups here. It's like this sense of, a situation where it looked almost like I got a level of abundance with this relationship of this situation, but it's like, there is something here I'm missing. I'm missing something, and I'm gonna go and get it. This is the energy I'm getting for you, Scorpio. It's like you are coming to the realization that there is a missing cup that you really want to. And I think that because of coming to this level of, I'm not happy with the situation. Actually, I want to change this. I want to advance. I want to stop with the stagnation, and I want to feel more free again, And I feel that because of that sense of wanting to express out or needing to express this important truth here, Scorpio, I think that you're gonna be able to take a risk here. And I think it's regarding your emotions. And most certainly regarding a relationship that I think it was blocked for quite some time. I want a card for the Hangman, please, in the exterior for a Scorpio. Yeah, so something here is calling you, Scorpio. It's like you want to express these emotions. It's like you are having here emotions that you want to, it's like you want to give. You want to feel, you want to, it's almost like you want to experience this. And I think that you are so tired of feeling like, oh my God, when this is coming. That I think you're taking this movement. Like I said, I saw a very similar vibe with different nuances. I gotta say, like shades in the story. I saw a very similar energy in the last reading for the month of March. And actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you also got this card. It was in your reading, this heavy earth energy in your reading. and now it's coming in the present. What is coming as the Hangman? And then I'm gonna be closing the reading, Scorpio. All right. The person who maybe you are relating yourself with, a Scorpio here, somebody here was trying to have control over the situation with this Emperor energy. Or this person, it's a person who is trying to manage their life, because maybe they are going through really, as I said, they are going through some important obstacles here that are helping them, he, she, whoever, to awaken, to illuminate themselves regarding the situation, and probably you, Scorpio. But this person, it's almost like it's a very slow energy, very strong energy, very determined with what they want, with who they are, and they want to do things correctly. You know, they are very stoic. I get this word. Like somebody here that is has a very stoic characteristic in their personality. Almost to the point that sometimes maybe that doesn't allow them to be as emotionally open as they would want to. But I think that this person, whoever is in your life, is having to work really hard in things that, in the process of seeing the situation with you in a different way. And I think that because of it, they are taking a lot of time to be active regarding the situation, because it's almost like they are trying to strategize, or they are trying to be in control of the situation. In some other moments, I would even say that this could have a negative connotation, because, you know, when I'm saying control, I mean being in control, I mean it's not really, you know, positive in that sense, you know, I mean trying to be in control, I mean. But in this position, and as I feel these two cards together, I don't think this person has at all like manipulative behavior, or that is trying to control in a situation in a way so that they can be empowered, okay? I feel it more because this person is going through such a massive awakening in their life. Probably they are needing to take care of many situations in their life, even internally speaking, that they are trying to be, let's say, secure with their steps. Not because they want to be in control of you or the situation, but just because they really have to go through this process step by step, so that they can, let's say, find a new way to maybe connect with you, or a new way to understand you, Scorpio, or to understand the situation, okay? And now, you know what? I said it was gonna be the last card, but I really feel like I need to put a next card in the last card in the Nine of Cups, and then and then I'm gonna be closing the reading. Okay, what is coming in with the Nine of Cups, please? What is coming with the Nine of Cups for Scorpio? Wow, wow. Ten of Cups and the Hermit. And Scorpio, the Ten of Cups, it wanted to jump off before and is coming again right now, and is following the Nine of Cups. So you are going through a massive progression in your life regarding your career. I mean, Scorpio, you're doing really good. It's like, maybe you're not feeling this yet, but I am really feeling, I'm connecting here with Scorpio, that regarding your career or your work, you're really doing something here that you know that it's really your thing. No doubt of it. And I gotta say, maybe even your work or whatever you are trying to put in your work life or your career even has something to do with your family or your home. As I said, maybe you're working really hard in your home life, like in your home environment. Maybe you're starting to work from home, or whatever project you're doing it from your home environment, or simply maybe you're doing it with people that are related to your family. I get this feeling very strongly because of this 10 of Goals, and then I have this 10 of Cups with 3 of Goals in the past. The Hermit with the 10 of Goals, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, focusing yourself in this practical stuff, I think it's gonna be very helpful for you this month, because I think you're gonna get so many, let's say, payoff from your hard work this month, Scorpio. It's like, I think you're gonna start seeing the fruit coming out of the tree. If you were, it's like if you were expecting to get payoff, or you were expecting to get a recognition regarding your career or what you were doing, I think that this is the month where you're gonna start seeing the results, Scorpio. And this is just no matter what kind of results. These are like the best results you could have. You know, it's like the having it all. You know, like let's say getting money or getting maybe a bourse, like you know, like a. The state maybe is giving you money to do this project, or maybe somebody of your family is giving you money that's helping you out to start this new enterprise or this new company or this new created endeavor. But I gotta say, something here is telling me that something here you're gonna be doing by yourself because of the Hermit energy. I think that it's almost like you're gonna be discovering or working hard while you're also gonna be for some time by yourself here, Scorpio. Because something here is telling me that you need time to reflect, and that you're gonna need time to find the truth in yourself here. Maybe you, I mean, and this is quite a typical Scorpio thing to do. It's like when you get really emotional and you're starting to feel sometimes these emotions, maybe a way that you will run away from these emotions will be by centering in your work or in practical stuff, no? But, and in a way I think that is good because this can really help you out. But in another way, I think that you know that there is something here that you really need to find by yourself. And there is an answer here, something that you want to express, something that you want to communicate, that I think you want to start, and I think that you're starting to feel more ready. But I don't know why, I'm feeling almost like you're freeing yourself from whatever you were doing, or like whatever you were emotionally experiencing, so that you can find the truth regarding these emotions or this connection you experience right now, so that you can really start from zero here. And you know what, man? I mean, get to this 10 of Cups. Get to that abundance. Get to this sense of fulfillment, Scorpio. I mean, you know, this new cycle in your life. It's almost like you're rising. I mean, beautiful energy, Scorpio. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm leaving my email below. If you want to contact me for private readings, I'm fully open. And I do my readings, private readings in French and English and Spanish, in case you didn't know. And so you can always as well click like or subscribe if you like the channel. It always helps me to keep on doing this channel. And well, guys, thank you for watching. And I really hope this had been of help. And I suppose I'll see you next month. Take care, Scorpio.